Hi guys, it's Hugo and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my review for 100 the Whispering Door by Klune. I read this book beginning of this month, but I was too stressful to film, so it goes later than nothing, but it's here. So I'm super excited about Klune because I really enjoy the House in the Cerulean Sea, and especially because this one has a character with my name, which is very hard to find, so thank you Klune for that. I really appreciated that you create Hugo as amazing as it is. So, Under the Whispering Door, it's about Wallace. So, Under the Whispering Door is about Wallace who died. He has an heart attack and he finds himself in the funeral. And May, who is a Reaper, comes to collect him to go to this tea shop in, the middle of the woods to meet the ferryman. And the ferryman is Hugo. And Hugo comes with a job that helps people to travel. He has this tea shop who has very special tea, and he's about helping people to move forward and accept death. There's also a few characters here interesting that I will not disclose for spoiler purposes, but what I love about TJ Klune by now is that he makes this slow building stories. You don't expect to go to a TJ Klune to have, like, in the first 100 or 150 pages already everything set up. He goes for this slow burning and slow pace novel that I think I would not like it, but for the two of them that I've read it, I really enjoy because you are meeting the characters, you are connecting to them, you are forming bonds, and you are connecting with the story a little bit. You see the evolution. This is a very heavy topic book because it talks about death, about grief, about regret. Wallace is a person that didn't do anything with his life, and when he ended, it comes with that thing that he didn't do anything. A lot of people claim that, oh, he just found himself changing when he dies, but I think that's how we are as people. We reconsider our lives when impossible things happen. With the pandemic, a lot of us we thought and our lives and put things in perspective. When someone dies that is near to you, you start thinking, damn, I haven't done anything with my life. And that is a point on turning for Wallace that had to happen with him. The story goes with that. There's a lot of great characters. It's a very character focus and a character analysis, a little bit how to deal with grief story, not a story that it's for some people will make you feel special and will make you feel understanding death and accepting, and even a lesson. For some others, maybe like, I don't want a lesson for accept death, I don't want this type of conversation. So it's a very, I would say, polarizing in that way, because it's a lecture more or less about accepting death, accepting that you need to move forward, that when your life ends, you cannot do anything else. You should have done before. You should be kind. You should have been thoughtful. All of that. The characters are amazing. The 5 characters in the book, the main characters, are amazing, and they create a bond to you and a connection that you feel very, very connected with it. I was reading it and listening to the audiobook, especially the last part. I was listening to the audiobook and I found myself almost crying on the train because I felt very connected to these characters, and a connection that was very deepened to a point that I care about them. I care what they thought, what they were feeling, the resemblance here, everything it goes. It's very well done. I think TJ Klune has this characteristic, or at least in the last 2 books, that he creates human characters that you relate to, and you interact with them by reading, and you think on them, and you connect in a way that you always want them to be in the best place possible. Sometimes it's hard, but I love this book because of that. The messages are beautiful. I think you can call it a little bit cliche, it's about that. So you have to, your life is over, you have to be better in before, now you have to change, all that jazz, but the message is there, and the message is important. When I listening in this in audio, I was thinking that May will be perfect cast as Aquafina, because she's kind, but also she's sassy at the same time. I loved it. Nelson is one of the best characters in the book. The way he acts, Wallace and Hugo relationship is very interesting to follow, because it's not even miscommunication, is that they are both awkward. The good thing here that I liked was I thought this will be like, or my fear was this will be like when Alice died, he will understand that he was not straight, and that is set up from the beginning that he knew he was bisexual. So I thought it was very interesting to see that it was not a change, he already was that, and it was not a surprise. So that I really liked it. I really like this book. I really like TJ Klune's book. I want to continue reading his other works because I believe this is one, I don't know, I don't say it's one of the best, but I care so much for these characters. I still care about them after weeks I've read them. I read it. Not that I think about them every day, but when I think on Under the Whispering Door, I remember scenes from the book that were special to me, you know. Especially the end, because it was very interesting and everything that comes with it, you know. I cannot say more without spoilers, but I think if you are into character-driven stories, very slow-paced ones, but with great build-ups, I think this book is perfect for you because of that. It works a very good around characters and developments and relationships and friendship overall. And yeah, I think this is my review for Under the Whispering Door. Not like the stellar review I ever had, but there's nothing I can tell you if without you to make you understand how impactant this is as a read, because it has to do with characters, and when it's about characters, you have to read and you have to experience to talk about and to understand how you feel about them. So yeah, this is totally a recommendation for me. If you want to pick TJ Klune's book, this and Hazardous Truancy are great. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, if you reach this far, to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, which is very important. You all know that. I have affiliate links on below if you want to support this channel. It's also as a Ko-fi, as an Amazon wishlist if you want to send me something. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, although by now I understanding that Sundays and Tuesdays are working better for me, so Thursdays will be like surprise videos. If you want to co-host a sprint, just tell me on Twitter, Instagram, or down below, because I'm looking always for new co-hosts if you want to join us. 9 GTM GMT, and I see you guys on my next video. Bye.